Our next stop is on the mosaic shield. This shield comes from the Mixtec culture in what is present-day Puebla, Mexico. It's made of turquoise pieces, wood, and stone. This piece comes from a cave in Acatlan, with other ceremonial wooden objects. Scholars estimate that there are around 14,000 pieces of turquoise, which were attached to the front of the shield. It is also estimated that the holes around the rim of the shield could have held feathers.
The ceremonial shield pictures three people, two men who are dressed royally, and one woman who is descending headfirst with the celestial body. Below them are the curved mountains, which are known in the Mixtec culture for their mysticism. This disc is the only known depiction of a woman in any turquoise mosaic made by the Mixtec.
This manuscript is called the Codex Mendoza. This codex was made by Nahua and Spanish artists in the year 1542, after the Spanish had landed in Mexico in 1519. The conquest was well underway by then, and the Spanish viceroyalties, which were people appointed to rule over the country under the Spanish king, commissioned this codex to convey to the king information about the Aztec, or Mexica Empire.
This manuscript is much like a report on the Aztec Empire. It contains the history of Mexica's conquests, Nahua life, and a copy of a tribute list. A tribute list was used to document the goods and materials that the subjects of the Aztec Empire paid to the capital, Tenochtitlan. Some of the payments are on this page here, and include in the middle warrior costumes, patterned mantles, feather shields, and jadeite and turquoise beads. The manuscript is a good example of what the Nahua culture placed value on, and in turn what the Mexica required from them.
Our last stop on the tour is the massive St. Gregory. This is a feather mosaic made of 4 different types of feathers: quetzal, cotinga, hummingbird, and macaw feathers. While the work is Nahua, it was commissioned by the Spanish and is in the style of traditional European paintings.
This art piece shows us a scene in which the 6th century Pope Gregory, after listening to a person in his congregation doubt Christ's presence in the Eucharist, saw Christ appear in the bread and wine. Scholars have proposed that this work was commissioned in response to indigenous people being enslaved, and was supposed to symbolize that indigenous people did understand the Christian faith. The piece features feathers and sheet gold, which were used together to create color and depth in the picture.
Thank you for visiting Golden Kingdoms at the Getty Museum. We hope you come back soon and that you enjoyed your tour.